This is a really exciting night here and an exciting motion picture. First time in over 30 years that they've made a movie like this.
Yeah, no, it's really. I mean, the last big one was really the Blue Max, and it's really a story I'm really proud about, especially growing up. As a pilot, started flying when I was 13 years old.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I actually started flying at 13, same exact day my dad did, and was a nationally ranked aerobatic pilot. Used to fly air shows, flew Oshkosh Air Show 2003, and so really, to being a part of a movie like this on the screen is just a dream come true.
Now, David, when we hear these reports like there was that young Hispanic actor who passed away down there in Mexico on a small plane, does that make you a little nervous about those small planes?
Yeah, well, there's definitely, risks involved with aerobatic flying, but, I mean, just the freedom and the other parts of it, I mean, just makes it all worth it. I mean, you only got one shot, so you might as well live it to the fullest.
Now, of course, the guys, some of them have never been up in a little plane like that before, and then they get onto the green screen, it's a little different there because you got a pad maybe 2 feet under you. Yeah. You had a little bit more experience, so.
Yeah, no, and that really helped. And that was actually really a big part of me being in the movie, actually, is me and Tony actually met when I was 18 years old. And we have a similar aerobatic coach. And so, it was really, we talked to, all the other guys about flying, and kind of really helped because some of the other stuff you might have to think about, which is kind of all natural reaction in terms of the flying aspects.
Well, that's probably good advice, I guess, you could give for a young actor out there is really learn to do a lot of things like flying or horseback riding or whatever, right?
Yeah, no, actually, I do both of those. My mom and sister used to ride horses competitively, and I did that from literally when I was 2 until 13. Yeah. And then at 13 I stopped it to start flying. So.
Now tell us about this character.
Yeah, it's a character called EDDIE BEAGLE, who is kind of a low, petty criminal who actually enlists in the escadrille seeking refuge, and is really kind of into himself and cocky when he starts out, but it's not until his past catches up with him and he's kind of interrogated for it when he's suspected of being a spy that the guys really find out who he really is.
Now, I guess there was a lot of working out, too, a lot of training, because that's physical work, flying one of those planes back then.
Yeah, absolutely. On top of, I fly every day. Mm-hmm. Just, that's kind of what I do anyway, because I absolutely love it. But definitely worked a lot with a trainer in the gym, trying to get in shape the same way they would have been during the period.
Because I understand they didn't have the weight machines and everything that we have now, but they did all the calisthenics and everything.
Yeah, no, they did all the running, like push-ups, pull-ups, all that kind of stuff to get in shape.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't think that. They think you just get in the plane, you shoot a gun, and that's it.
No, for example, I just got the opportunity to go up with the Air Force Thunderbirds. And
really?
Yeah, oh. And I promise you, those guys are in shape and it's a workout. We hit 9.5 Gs, and I was this close to taking a nap. I was just kind of looking at solid gray across, and
really?
Yeah.
So you really get to that point and you black out, and it's like...
Oh yeah, when you're pulling Gs in situations like that, when it's sustained, what's happening is all the blood's rushing out of your head to your feet. And the first thing to go is your vision, and at a certain point, it'll all go black.
Are you a thrill junkie?
Maybe a little bit.
Come on, fella.
Yeah, no. I've just always kind of been adventurous. Calmed down a lot recently. I used to sky surf, skydive, that whole thing, but kind of keep it to flying now. So
just to be safe.
Yeah.
Your next project?
There's a couple things that me and Dean are working on together, but I can't really, say what it is yet.
It's maybe Stargate? Okay, good. We were hoping that Stargate would be 2 and 3 now.
I can't say.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Continued success, man. This looks like it's going to be a great motion picture.
Thank you. Really, really proud of it and really excited to be here tonight. So.
All right. Take care.
All right.